What's going on, B1 family? It's your boy Big Big. Welcome back to My Black University. Here we are in the new year, and we're going down. It's going down. So don't mind the mess in the back room. I just moved back in here with the family, working things out. So, yeah, pray for us. All right, but I want to cover this real quick. I saw it. I want to cover this while it was still hot on my mind, fresh on my mind. So let's listen into this. Charleston White goes after Tariq Nasheed and FBA members. Now we're gonna listen to parts of this as we go through, break it down. But I have some issues with some of the things said in here.
YouTube Sports Spray Paint back at you another video, man. Y'all know what it is when y'all step in the building, smash that like button. We in these YouTube streets with it, man. So this segment, we got to talk about Charleston White violating FBA members and Tariq Nasheed. Now, I don't know where the smoke came from. I don't know why he coming at FBA members, but I already know.
Can you guess what I have a problem with? Can you guess what I have a problem with? I'm gonna let the creator talk. But when I heard this, when I first saw the title, I was like, and then you see not even a minute in, we're 32 seconds in, and I'm already like, I don't like the narrative.
Charleston White is one of the biggest trolls on social media, point blank, period. And it seemed like he trying to go viral. You know what I mean? He's saying that the FBA members don't do nothing for the community. They don't talk to the gang members. They don't do nothing but gossip. But I'm gonna let you hear what he has to say.
All right, family. Now, some of you may say, why are you addressing this, brother? Why are you addressing this video? Especially if it's Charleston White. We know about Charleston White. Right? Charleston White, he's even said himself that once he got a little bit of money, he didn't give a damn about the hood. So we know about Charleston White. But when you see titles like this, FBA members, Tariq Nasheed, and FBA members, Tariq has said numerous of times he's not a leader. That's dangerous. When somebody tries to paint you out as a leader, trying to put a target on your back, we can't let nobody do that. He's not a leader, and FBA is not a group. There's no membership. There's no membership form. It's a lineage. Period. But let's go into the video.
Broke ass black people online, unknown to the world, and ain't never did nothing for black people, but just come on Twitter and voice your weak ass feelings. Get out your motherfucking feelings, nigga, and do something. Weak ass Twitter motherfucker. All these motherfuckers just been out here just typing and talking. We black Twitter, we FBA. Go do something then. Go to the black community, somewhere where you from, and have something. You niggas ain't giving away no backpacks. You niggas ain't doing no criminal justice reform. And you damn sure don't talk to the gang members when the gang members kill each other. Look.
Charleston White is trying to frame it as we're a group as well. We're a certain sect of individuals, and we're outreach community, like we're a nonprofit. It's none of that. It's a lineage. It is a lineage, like being Italian, like being Irish, like being Caribbean, whether you're Jamaican or Haitian or Dominican or Bayesian or Bahamian or something, Trinidadian. It's a lineage. And we're going to keep harping on that, because what happens is people try to come around and try to tell us and give us our narrative, and we're not letting them do that. We stop doing that, and that's why I love delineation, because we stop letting people do that.
What happened with Whack 100 them over there, no jump. You don't see now black Twitter coming out speaking out against the black on black violence. It's always trying to blame the white man for something, nigga. And without the white man, black people wouldn't be shit.
So at this point, Charleston White is just talking, and forgive me for the abrupt cut off and then come back in. My kids in the background making noise. Add something to the room. How do we go to this hard left gang issues with somebody who's on internet, Whack 100, which is a street thing, right? We understand there's street issues out there, but we're not an outreach group. We're a lineage. From my understanding, unless Whack is from. Hurry up, boy. I told you to grab that the first time. Grab the chargers. Take them with you. Because the camera can see you. Boy. Now what was I saying? Because as far as I know, Whack 100 is FBA. He's a Foundation of Black American, unless he has a different background, where he comes from the islands or something like that. From my understanding, a lot of Belizeans are gang members. He may be Belizean. Don't know. However, trying to frame this as we're an outreach group or nonprofit that's supposed to go and do all these things, you're not finna do that in Charleston. We're both from Texas. I believe he's from Fort Worth. Never seen a day in my life in the city. But yeah, we're not doing that. We're not gonna let you try to create a narrative. Now, if you're trolling just for the sake of trying to get some views and stuff like that, do what you do. But we know how dangerous that is because there's people who believe that, try to make us quote a group with a leader, with memberships, with an itinerary and all that thing. No, we're not doing that.
Think about that now. Without the white man, black boy ain't gonna be shit. Where you gonna get a job at? Black Twitters can't give you no motherfucking job, and half you black Twitter motherfuckers poor in the motherfucking way. That's why y'all on Twitter all goddamn day. Don't know what to do.
First of all, we have been super successful in history. William McDonald, we just did that. He put on it. Actually, I'm probably gonna do a deeper dive on William McDonald on what happened after he died, because for all that he was able to do, how come there wasn't more? How come we didn't have more millionaires come out of him being a millionaire and giving the alley oop to the black folk to come in and establish themselves and have a better life? Too oftentimes, I think we do depend on one person to try to be the end all be all. We kind of deify that one person. We try to treat them like the reverend or the pastor or whatever. Like, oh, they're going to be the one to do everything. And, God's got them, so that's going to trickle down to us. And we can't do that. Everyone needs to pull their own weight. Everyone needs to hold their own nuts and put in the workload. And this idea that we can't give jobs, we can do that. We have been the most successful group, and we are the most successful group here in America, but we're the ones who get sabotaged the most. Black Wall Street, Seneca Village, Rosewood, Florida, all these places we've been, black folk have been, where we've been prosperous, when unabated, unmolested. We have been prosperous. It grows so fast because we get on code and we build and we have a clear direction of where we're going. Then comes in the dominant society seeing that we're building and saying, hey, we don't have that. So they shouldn't have that. Let's destroy that. And of course, what they do, they say a white woman got raped. Tried and true. But let's continue.
Don't know what to do with your mind or your time. Bring you up one at a time. What's up, Re-Ups?
Yeah, now like I was saying, bro, Charles White, he just trolling at this point because I ain't gonna lie. When something goes on, they do be the first ones to attack the situation, especially when it's involving a FBA member.
All right, brother Spray Paint, I don't know you. No disrespect, brother. It's not a member. We're not a membership. We don't have a roster of members. It's a lineage. Anyone who can trace their family back to the killing fields of chattel slavery, particularly, I believe it's 1790. Oh, no, it was 1890. As long as you can trace your family back from chattel slavery, the last 100 plus years here in Americas, you're foundational Black American. All right, that's not a membership. You don't sign up for it. It is what it is. Even if you don't want to call yourself foundational Black American, if your lineage is FBA, your lineage is FBA. All right, you call yourself what you want to, and that's cool. However, when the reparations checks start popping off, don't try to switch up. Don't do that. Keep the same energy. And I'm not saying this is you, but I'm just saying, brother Spray Paint. Yeah, it's not a membership; it's a lineage. All right, I'm just saying it because I don't want the narrative to get out there and being soundboarded, or you being the soundboard for the narrative that's a membership and he's a leader because you put a target on that brother's back unnecessarily. I don't think you're doing it intentionally. I don't think you're being malicious. Just we're not a membership. We're not a group. We're not a 401c or 501c. We're not a nonprofit, anything like that. We are a lineage, just like everyone else.
Now, just when we thought Fat Joe was going to be the last one to troll the FBA members, Charleston White came out the blue to come get some of the action. But
so I've listened to this video before, and every time he says it, it just makes me cringe, family. So forgive me. I'm going to try to get through it without cringing so much because every time I hear him say it, it just.
Here's the thing. Y'all know Charleston White, he gonna work this internet, so you can't really pay him no attention when he get to dissing the FBA members and all that, because he gonna be the same person to end up linking up with these people in the future. You feel me?
Brother. Cause, and I get it, you know, from the outset, a lot of people want to make us a group. And once again, I'm initially saying this is not malicious. It's not intentional, malicious intent. I'm gonna say that, family. So I'm gonna let him finish up this part of the segment, and then I'm gonna chime in, and we're gonna close out this video.
Now he's claiming that you can't blame the government for anything that got to do with us. So why was you fighting for the little black boys that's catching life sentences then if the government never did anything to us?
Well, like I was talking about earlier, when Charleston White got his money, I believe he was doing a 20 V2 or 40 V2. I think he's with Woody, or he's talking about oh yeah, once I got my money, I ain't worried about that. I ain't go back to no black hood. But then again, I think Charleston White just says whatever comes to his mind. Just whatever's in his skull, and his Professor Black Truth say, whatever's in this empty brain of his, he's just gonna say it. It's gonna come out of his mouth, even if it don't make sense, even if it's a hard left turn into Nowhereville, like he made earlier when he was talking. I was like, where'd that come from, bro? He's just gonna say it. But shout out to his brother on this part for recognizing that we do good work, recognizing that he would most likely want, because I believe he's FBA, his dad himself. So this idea that FBA is a separate group, and I'm gonna keep harping on that because I need the message to be clear. We are not a group in the sense of an organization. We're not. We don't have any leaders. There's no chapters. There's no itinerary. There's no membership fees. There's no membership application. There's none of that. Where's your lineage from? Where can you trace it back to? Can you trace it back to America, the start, the ethnogenesis, where native blacks and Africans became foundational Black Americans by way of intermingling and mixing, having the cultures that they knew stripped from them, and then creating a new one, where we learned and taught ourselves Tut, where we learned and taught ourselves how to be one with the land, the Great Dismal Swamp, and these things of this nature, then you are a foundational Black American. Point blank, period.
Obviously, you seen that black boy, the little young black juveniles was getting railroaded, so you stepped up to the plate to try to get some justice for them. So really, you in the same boat as them. You know what I mean? But like I said, we already know how Charleston White roll. He's trolling. He trying to go viral again. He lose every YouTube channel that he get, every Instagram page that he gets. So he really don't care. That's why you got people like Wack 100 trying to use his style. You got people like
I want to get to
everybody because he knew how to control. He gonna say what others scared to say, and he know how to get monetized off of it. That's all I can say about this subject. But me thinking that he actually hate FBA members, nah, man. Charleston White done already said that he's playing the character when he come on social media. On another note, I need y'all getting the comment.
Once again, this idea that we're a group, and that's my only gripe with spray paint. And then maybe he doesn't know. Once again, I'm gonna talk to non-malicious intent. Where he's just going off of what he believes it is, or what somebody might have told him it is. But we're not a group. I'm gonna say it again for the umpteenth time, family. And make sure you share this video. Make sure you put this out. But we're not an organization. There's no membership fees. There's no membership application. There's no itinerary. We don't have an emailing list. We don't collect no dues. We don't congregate at a building that we are is designated for us. We don't have a 501c. None of that. We are a lineage. And that's what it's always going to be. To that, be one.